Hello friends, I hope you all are fine. Today I am here to introduce our new YouTube channel in front of you, that is Learning Hub 2K20. I, Sushant K. Merai, Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department from R.N.G. Patel Institute of Technology, Bardoli. In today's video lecture session, we will discuss about cycloid from the engineering graphics and design subject. In this topic, we will discuss regarding what is cycloid, how to draw it with normal and tangent, moreover, its application. Now first, what is the definition of cycloid? It is the locus of a point on the circumference of the rolling circle which roll without slipping or sliding along a fixed straight line. The rolling circle is called generating circle and straight line is called directing line. Now take one example to understand this definition. This is the rolling circle like our coin. This coin is roll on the straight path, means directing line or director or straight line. Now consider one point P on the coin and this point P trace on the directing line, means roll on the directing line, and with the moving of this point P we generate a path, and this path is traced by a curve, and this curve is known as cycloid. Like this, in this direction, our coin or rolling circle is roll on the straight direction or straight line or directing line or director, like this. And this point P is moving in upper direction. After that, this point P is moved at the end of the straight line, means starting point P and ending point P is same in the direction. Now join all these points and we get a smooth curve, that is called cycloid. This blue line is called cycloid. Now take one example. A circle of 40 mm diameter roll along a straight line without slipping. Draw the curve traced out by a point P on the circumference for one complete revolution on the circle. Name the curve. Draw the tangent and normal on the curve at any point from the directing line. Here, in this given problem, diameter of rolling circle is 40 mm, and also they identify the roll on the straight line without slipping. Straight line without slipping means the curve name is cycloid. Now we move forward how to draw the cycloid. This is the steps to how to solve the or how to draw the cycloid curve, and these points are uh, understanding by one. First of all, take a center point C and draw a 40 mm diameter circle. Then after, draw the straight line which is find out by the equation pi into d. Pi means 3.14 and d means the rolling circle diameter, means in this problem 40 mm, means 3.14 into 40 means 120, near about 125.6 mm in this particular problem. Now divide this circle into 12 number of equal parts. Here also we are divided into 8 number of equal parts. It is also possible, but if you need or require more smooth curve and more accurate curve, we must divide the rolling circle into more number of equal parts. That's why in this problem the rolling circle is divided into 12 number of equal parts. After that, from all these points which is on the rolling circle, draw the straight line parallel to the pi d line, like this, means 0.6 parallel to the pi d line. Point 5 to 7, draw the straight line parallel to the pi d line. 0.48, 3, 9, 2, 10, 1, 11 and 12 is also pi d line or straight line. After that, the pi d line means straight line. This dimension 125.6 is not easily divided into 12 number of equal parts because we are divided same number of division which is divided into ruling circle and straight line. Means 12 number of equal division in the ruling circle, same number of equal division means 12 number of equal division in the straight line. If we are divided ruling circle into 8 number of equal part, then the straight line means pi d line is divided into 8 number of equal part. Here we are divided ruling circle to 12 number of equal parts. That's why the straight line is also divided into 12 number of equal part. But here the dimension 125.6 is not directly with the use of compass or rolling skull or mini drafter. It is not possible to draw directly 12 number of equal part of this dimension 125.6. That's why we are using the equal part division method. From the point P, draw the angle 15 or 20 degree, the straight line. This inclined line, this 15 or 20 degree inclined line divided this line into 12 number of equal parts, which is same as rolling circle. After that, this all the point are connected with the, firstly end point is connected at end point of the straight line. After that, this line end line is parallel or is the same parallel line from the all the point and connected at the straight line, and all these 12 dimension line is connected perpendicularly at the point C from the straight line like this, and give the name C1, C2, C3, C dash 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 to C12. After that, take a distance CP means radius of rolling circle. Take a distance CP on the compass and center point is C1. From center point C1, radius equal to CP, mark arc on the 1 number line. This is our first point. After that, same procedure for all the 12 points. Means center point C2, radius equal to CP and mark arc on the second number line. Same procedure for C3, center point C3, radius CP, mark arc on the point number 3. Same procedure for all these points like C1 to C12, and we get the 12 point P1, P2, P3 dash 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 P12. After that, all these point P, P1, P2 to P12 joint all these point with the smooth curve like this, and this blue line and this curve is known as cycloid curve, which is very useful in engineering application. Now first problem is done. Second one is draw a normal and tangent at any point from the directing line. Here in the statement they give any point from the directing line, means you can take any point on this cycloid curve. But if in the problem they give some dimensions like a normal and tangent on the curve at 35 mm or 20 mm or 15 mm from the directing line, that's why at that time we are taking on a compass which dimension given in the problem like 20 mm and mark a arc from the directing line on the cycloidal curve. After that, we are draw normal and tangent on that curve. But here they give at any point from the directing line. Then we are taking a one point Q on the directing line. From the point Q, take a radius CP on the compass, and from the center point Q, mark arc on the center line like this and draw and join this 2 point arc which is drawn on the center line and point Q. After that, from the center point of the Q, from the center point, draw a perpendicular line to the pi d at the ground like this, and this point is known as N. Now draw N and Q, join N and Q. This is the required normal. This is the required normal on the cycloid. NQ line is the normal for the cycloid. This normal line is required. Now we move forward for the tangent. For tangent method, we are draw perpendicular line from the point Q which is perpendicular to the normal line like this, and this is the required tangent to the cycloid. Means how to draw the tangent? Normal line perpendicular to the normal line, draw a one line passing through the point Q, that is called tangent. Now what is the application of cycloid? Cycloid curve are used in the design of gear tooth profile. It is also used in the conveyor of mold box in the foundry shop. Also, cycloidal curve are mainly used in kinematics. In today's video lecture session, we have detailed discussion regarding the definition of cycloid, how to draw the cycloid with its normal and tangent, and its engineering application. Thank you all of you to listen patiently to me. If you like this video, then subscribe my Learning Hub 2K20 channel and click the bell icon to get new video update. Thank you all. Jai Hind.